Now, I think you're just kind of extra baggage.
We're reenactors, or bad actors, I guess, as some would say. We do improv, so we don't operate on a script. Very seldom do we do that. It's more a matter of looking at the venue we're at and who the folks are that have asked us to come and be part of their event. It's been 28 years. Feels like yesterday, but I began 28 years ago. I was chatting with some folks from the Guns of the Golden West, and they asked, hey, would you like to take and be somebody else somewhere else for a few hours, and how good are you at acting? And I said, not very much experience in that area, but I'm certainly willing to give it a try. And that brought me, of course, to many, many years of enjoyment and excitement, and it's still not ending. I'm 66 years old now. Well, probably a lot of people as they were growing up, certainly in Western Canada, the history and romance of the West was always in the back of their minds, and I guess I was no different. They had a hard life, they just didn't know they did, and reenacting some of those older days when life was simpler. There were no iPhones, and it was a matter of money. If you ran out of funds, barter system, you'd trade a goat for food or flour. I guess that simpler life is something, even in the fact that I'm a city boy, I still appreciate that simpler life was. It's very close. We're a family, a very small family. Gosh, we get to know them much like you would your neighbor. Where they work, their children, their vacations they're on. It becomes like your aunts and uncles and nephews and that. You get to know them that well. There are probably people that don't know what we do. Yes, I run into them every now and again. Like my son will tell some of his friends that, my dad's a gunfighter. And of course they'll, huh, what? And then of course he'll explain. And so really doing those reenactments, it's certainly lots of chat for around the coffee pot, much like we would converse today. There are those that I guess are aghast that someone my age would still play cowboys. I become someone else somewhere else for a period of time, and I am that character for that period of time. I feel most likely what that actual character felt in the day. Whether real or imagined. I've never taken drama classes or acting classes, but I become that person, and I find that extremely rewarding.
All the law's dead.
Yeah? Well, I think I got a little shopping to do.